And this is the first sleep after my 6 hour sleep. I'm not very tired, but I'm going to lie down anyway and stick to the schedule. One thing I didn't mention was I lost one of my earplugs in that 6 hour sleep. I don't think I ate it. I've looked everywhere, under the blanket, the pillow. It's not under the mattress because there is no mattress. I'm sleeping on a Pilates mat. So I put it in my left ear, which is the ear that doesn't sit on the pillow. There's a lady here that's making quite a lot of noise walking in and out. So I'll try and sleep, but anyway, see you in 20 minutes. Well, that was a 12 noon nap. I didn't nap. I was feeling quite relaxed, even though I only had six hours nap only. I mean, in my old sleeping routine, that would have been nowhere near enough, and I would have wanted to sleep for another 4 hours probably. I just don't feel like sleeping now. I just keep getting down for the naps though. As I said before, that seems like there could be some sort of progress, even though it's like 1.5 steps forward, but sometimes 2 back. It's very sort of slow, but feels like it's leading somewhere. It's now 4:45, because I didn't get down on my nap until 20 past or something, because I just forgot about it. It was almost I forgot I was on the sleep pattern. But the only reason I remembered was I was on the computer thinking, oh, I want to lie down, so I'll put my laptop on the ground and lie on the ground doing the laptop. And then I started getting sleep, and I was like, oh shit, me nap, that's right. So I started about 20 minutes late, and two things from that. The first one is that 10 minutes into it, like I had about a 10-minute nap, and then I woke up and I laid there for another 7 or 8 minutes, and I thought I've already had me sort of refresh sleep, whatever, so even though it was only 10 minutes. And the other thing was that I think my body, even though I had that 6-hour nap sleep this morning, it still feels like I'm getting conditioned. It seems to be like a gradual process, because my body was, I felt like I wanted to sleep at the right time, and when I didn't sleep, you know, I noticed it, even though I'd mentally forgotten that I was on the polyphasic sleep pattern. So that's encouraging. And then also I said earlier that when I did sleep the 6 hours, it was basically because it was cold, and I had like lots of layers of clothing on. It was just really cold, and I was actually fresh when I woke up. I was like, oh, I don't want to get up and not move around, but get up and sort of expose myself to more surface area of the air in the room. So it feels like, I don't want to say anything about what I can do, but because I just want to do it. Anyway, I'm feeling okay. So it's now 10 past 11 PM, and when I came back from training to come and have a nap about 8 o'clock, I left the camera at training, so I didn't record me waking up. I missed it. It was really exciting, and so I'll take a nap at midnight in about 3/4 of an hour, 50 minutes or so. I did not sleep in for 6 hours again. I lay down on the Pilates mat to go to sleep. By the way, this is 4:30 AM about, and I was cold before I went to sleep, so I put the blanket down. It warmed me up instantly and put that sleepy cocoon warmth around my body, and made it comfortable to lie on the Pilates mat, so I went to sleep, and it's great. I had a really good sleep. I feel quite fresh now. So, 1 thumb up. And I used 2 alarms, one the phone and one the laptop, onlineclock.net. And I woke up, that's right, I had the earplugs in, that over my head, and the alarms must have been going off for quite a while. Not quite a while, but they're going off. And it woke me up. And look at me. I'm all awake. So what I'm going to do is as I said earlier, I was going to have a shower now to wake myself up or to give me something to do. I'm going to leave it again until 8 AM when it's not as cold too, and then that'll get me up. Yeah, that's enough. Well, I left house at about 6 o'clock this morning. It was still dark and I was freezing. I had that's what made me sleep in yesterday, and I went for a walk and I was I've got 3 layers of clothes on here, but it's still cold. Walking for about 15 minutes to the park nearby, and I walked around for about 20 minutes just going around watching all the old people do their morning exercises, and I just stopped standing for a bit and did a few sort of movements, a few Tai Chi waist turners, and I came back here. It's about 7:20, and I'm quite hot just because I've been walking that. It's a completely different feel, so I've got to anchor this feeling now. So next morning and every other morning I really have the urge to go out and walk, despite the fact that it's freezing or that I couldn't be bothered or whatever. So yeah, well, that's the end of this day or cycle. It's 8:25, 8:30 AM of day 13, and I put the second alarm on again, and I was lucky because I wouldn't have woken up otherwise. So that's my new plan: the phone and then the online alarm.net set 20-25 minutes after, and then I have to get up, turn it off, and I get past the earplugs and it penetrates into my eardrums, awakens neural pathways into my... Yeah, I'm talking too much. So now, surprisingly, I could sleep again, but surprisingly I'm not fighting to sort of stay awake. However, I'm still going to have a shower, wake myself up with warm water, and also just general hygiene. You don't sort of have nights, or the days aren't separated when you're doing this polyphasic. So it's easy just to stay up for another few hours and another few hours. And if you don't have any external obligations like a job or something like that, I think you could go a long time without showering. So I'm going to have a shower now, and I'll see you next video.